Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. So, if you woke up this morning and saw what I saw in the news, it got you wondering. There was a terrorist attack in New Orleans in the wee hours of the morning after, the beginning of the new year. It was like 3 a.m. where a person, and I love how a suspect. They shot and killed the guy. He witnesses all this, but he's a suspect. Anyway, drove his truck through the crowd, killed at least 10 people, injuring, dozens, it says, obviously. Not much was being released. I got into looking into this, trying to see what was going on. I see, them not naming the suspect, but they know who he is. Like in articles, they're referring to him as a veteran, but they won't say his name. But if they knew that he was a veteran, they clearly had to have gotten his name. And I happened to come across from NOLA.com, from, like a local publication, a little more details. And I think that the, rest of the legacy media want out there because they left out certain key facts that are in this article that I don't want to get ahead of myself on. But we have an article here, again, from NOLA.com, and written by Gabriella Killett, whatever it is, published on January 1st. And the title here, New Orleans attack suspect named, accused of killing at least 10, injuring dozens. Accused, the guy was seen, he's shot dead. You don't have to worry about legal liability at this point. I mean, he shot at cops. There's like ample evidence. You don't have to fucking pussyfoot around this shit. I mean, you didn't pussyfoot around the fact and keep out key facts that, every other fucking publication did. So, why are you doing that? Anyway, let's get into this. The suspect accused of plowing a truck through a crowd on Bourbon Street early Wednesday morning has been identified by law enforcement source and confirmed by the FBI as 42-year-old Shamsud-Din Jabbar. Clearly, Islamic, Muslim name, but, hey, that could be why, legacy media outlets are trying to avoid naming the suspect. Just a thought. Police finally shot him after the attack, which killed 10 people and injured 35. The FBI said in a statement midday Wednesday that Jabbar is a U.S. citizen from Texas. Yes, he's a U.S. citizen, but clearly, with a name like his, maybe came to this country, might have been one of those types that the Bush administration were fast tracking. If you join the U.S. military and keep positions, could fast track your citizenship type shit and get your family citizenship. Okay, he could have been one of these assets from the, from Iraq or someplace else that we were using that was a mole or some shit. Or, I mean, we don't know. So he was an American citizen. Was he born here? Was he a naturalized citizen? I mean, that's what they tried to use is U.S. citizen, not say his name and say he's a veteran. There's more to this. I mean, but they don't want to go into these details because it fucks with their narratives. Motherfucker. I mean, anyway, the FBI confirmed that Jabbar was carrying an ISIS flag in the truck, and authorities have said he was dressed in military gear. The FBI said they also found weapons and a potential IED were located in his vehicle. They also, from what I understand, found viable explosive devices that were planted around Bourbon Street, and in multiple articles, you had them thinking, at least the consensus being that this guy was not working alone. Which makes me wonder if this was, the FBI radicalized some guy or some other way got involved in this. I'm just speculating, spitballing, trying to justify their existence before Trump came in. Because New Year's is not generally one of those, fucking type of fucking attack shit. Attack type, events like this. It's usually religious, like Christmas, Easter. Why New Year's? Anyway, Jabbar was driving a Ford pickup truck. The FBI said the truck appeared to be rented. Law enforcement said they are investigating the possibility that the attack involved multiple suspects. They are looking into whether a different suspect rented the truck used in the attack. And while many were killed and injured on Bourbon Street, dozens of others were evacuated from the St. Roque area as well. A fire broke out that law enforcement officials said was connected to the attack at an Airbnb. Probably what happened is that was where their staging area was, just speculating, using, logical deduction. Was probably a staging area. It was probably their safe house. And when shit went the direction it did, they torched all evidence. I mean, this seems like it's an organized type of situation. This seems like there was more than one person involved, I should say. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was a glow-in-the-dark involved Fed op. Why choose New Year's? If you're going to do like an Allah Akbar fucking, type of situation, I know it's Allah Akbar, but I like saying it the other way. But if you're going to do something like that, why would you pick fucking New Year's? Why wouldn't you do Christmas? That makes absolutely no sense. Anyway, local officials said the suspect rammed his car into revelers on Bourbon Street at around 3:15 a.m. Wednesday as the city brimmed with tourists celebrating the new year. They said the suspect shot sorry about that. They said the suspect shot at first responders as well, while FBI officials said they found an improvised explosive device. The FBI said they are investigating the incident as a terrorist attack. Well, this is the map. He came in over on one side, made it almost 3 blocks, and got out of the truck. And in one small area of a block is where he killed the 10 people and injured, the other 35. I mean, this is one of those types of situations where we should know what's going on. I mean, when CNN and all these other outlets are not reporting on the fact that there was an ISIS flag found, these other outlets, I don't remember if CNN did it, but I know a bunch of them did, are referring to him as a veteran. They're not giving his name. They're focusing on the fact that he's a U.S. citizen, while avoiding the name, because they instantly know people are going to see the name and go, yeah, this ain't some fucking white boy, bitch. I mean, we live in fucking clown world. I mean, seriously. The guy is doing Allah Akbar fucking type shit. And they're like, oh yeah, he's a veteran U.S. citizen. Okay, was he a naturalized citizen? Was, he born here? Was he a Fed radicalized fucking type of situation? Were glow-in-the-darks involved? Seriously, what the fuck? Wake up in the morning and find out this shit. You're like, God damn. Anyway, even with bringing news like this, I hope the rest of you have a good start to your new year. Yeah, these people definitely won't. Oh, God. Was he being watched? I mean, seriously. Was he being monitored by the feds, maybe? I mean, this type of shit, these type of people are going online. They think there's multiple people involved. Were the feds looking into this? Because this sounds like, either they were involved in the perpetration or they were watching this guy and wanted the shit to go down. I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyway. Yeah, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.